What is methanol? Hey, engineering enthusiasts, today we're going to demystify a substance that, despite being present in many products we use every day and being a key component in industry, still raises a lot of questions and even some confusion. Methanol. Did you know that this alcohol has a fascinating history, going from wood all the way to the forefront of sustainable fuels? But after all, what is methanol and why is it so versatile? And what are the secrets behind its production and its countless uses? To begin with, let's deeply understand what methanol is. Also known as methyl alcohol or popularly as wood alcohol, it is the simplest alcohol that exists, composed of a single carbon atom, 3 hydrogen atoms, and a hydroxyl group. This simple structure is what gives it unique properties, making it an effective solvent and an essential raw material for the chemical industry. Unlike ethanol, which is the alcohol we find in alcoholic beverages and in some automotive fuels, methanol is highly toxic. A small amount can cause permanent blindness and even death if ingested, which already warns us about the importance of not confusing it with other types of alcohol. It is a colorless, volatile liquid with a characteristic odor, flammable, and with a flame that, under certain conditions, can be almost invisible. Adding another point of caution when handling it, historically, methanol was nicknamed wood alcohol because its first large-scale production involved the destructive distillation of wood. That is, heating wood in the absence of oxygen to extract its components, including methanol. But what is the history of methanol? Its history is intertwined with the evolution of chemistry, going back to the 17th century. It was in 1661 that the renowned English chemist Robert Boyle isolated it for the first time, although he didn't know its exact composition, by distilling boxwood, calling it boxwood spirit. This was the primary way it was obtained, justifying the old nickname wood alcohol. However, it was only in 1834 that the French chemists Jean-Baptiste Dumas and Eugène Peligot furthered this discovery, determining its elemental composition and isolating it in a purer form. They were responsible for coining the name methanol, which comes from the combination of methyl, where in Greek met means wine, il means wood, and the suffix ol, which means alcohol. But how do we manage to produce this substance on a large scale nowadays, and with which raw materials? Most of the methanol produced today comes from natural gas, although it can also be obtained from coal, agricultural waste, and even garbage. The modern process involves converting these raw materials into synthesis gas, which is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. Next, this mixture is subjected to high pressures and temperatures in the presence of catalysts to form methanol. This advanced technology allows for more efficient and higher volume production, meeting the growing industrial demand. In addition, there is a promising approach that aims to produce so-called green methanol, using carbon dioxide captured from the atmosphere or biomass as raw material. This represents an important step in the pursuit of a more circular and sustainable economy. But with such a simple structure, where exactly does methanol find application? And why is it so crucial in so many industries? The truth is that methanol is a real chemical chameleon. Most of it is used as a raw material in the production of a wide range of other chemicals. For example, it's essential for making formaldehyde, a key component in resins, plastics, adhesives, and even some construction materials. It's also used in the production of acetic acid, which we find in vinegar and various solvents. Methanol's versatility extends to the creation of ethers, like methyl tert-butyl ether, which was once used as a gasoline additive to increase octane. However, its use has declined over environmental concerns. and dimethyl ether or dimethyl ether, which is a propellant for aerosols and has potential as a diesel substitute. It is also used as a base for the production of paints, varnishes, plastics, pharmaceuticals, and many other compounds that shape our daily lives. Besides the chemical industry, does methanol also play an important role as a fuel? Yes, and that's where it proves to be a promising alternative for the future of energy. Methanol can be used directly as a fuel in internal combustion engines, and it's even used in race cars because of its high octane rating and its ability to cool the engine. It can also be blended with gasoline, creating fuels like M85 and M100, although this practice is less common than blending ethanol. Its application also extends to biodiesel production, where it is a key reagent in the transesterification process. More recently, methanol has gained prominence as an energy carrier for fuel cells, especially direct methanol fuel cells, which can power everything from small electronic devices to electric vehicles. In addition, its potential as a fuel for power generation in turbines and for marine propulsion has been intensely explored, especially because it is a liquid that can be stored and transported with relative ease, unlike hydrogen. Think about the amount of details an engineer needs to master just to understand methanol, from its simple chemical structure and history to the complex processes of production from natural gas or biomass, its countless applications, and its role in a sustainable future. But with so many applications and this growing relevance, what are the risks and precautions we need to take with methanol? As I already mentioned, its toxicity is its most dangerous characteristic. Ingesting methanol, even in small amounts, as little as 10 or 20 milliliters, can lead to blindness, brain damage, kidney failure, and even death. Because the body metabolizes formic acid, which is extremely toxic. Absorption through the skin and inhalation of vapors also pose risks. But to learn more details about the effect of methanol on the body, I'll leave a link to Dr. Gustavo Lenze Marquez's channel. He recently posted a video talking about the effects of methanol on the human body and the recent cases of methanol poisoning. It's worth checking out. Therefore, handling methanol requires proper personal protective equipment and well-ventilated environments. Another critical point is its high flammability and the difficulty of seeing its flame in broad daylight, which makes methanol fires particularly tricky. For this reason, safety in the transport, storage, and use of methanol is strictly controlled and must follow specific protocols. However, despite the risks, what is its role in a more sustainable future? The answer lies mainly in green methanol. By producing methanol from carbon dioxide capture or from renewable biomass sources, we can create a closed or neutral carbon cycle, where the carbon dioxide emitted by its combustion is the same as what was originally captured. This positions it as a potential solution for decarbonizing sectors that are difficult to electrify, such as heavy shipping and aviation. In addition, the ease of storing and transporting methanol at room temperature makes it an excellent hydrogen carrier, allowing hydrogen, which is difficult to store, to be transported in the form of methanol and released at the point of use. Methanol is a substance of immense importance and potential, but it requires respect and knowledge in its use. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't yet. So, have you ever stopped to think about the importance of methanol in our daily lives? Do you know of any other applications, or have you ever had any experiences you'd like to share about this fascinating compound? Share it in the comments. I want to know. Here on the side, there are two interesting video options that you need to watch to expand your knowledge and explore your curiosity. And if you want to support us, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and consider becoming a channel member. That's it, engineering lovers. A big hug, and I'll see you in the next video.